Welcome back everybody to another Redstone tutorial. Today's video I'm going to show you how to make an automatic minecart. No, I'm just kidding. I always have this problem where I'm getting in the minecart and I'm trying to hit the button and I can't find it because it's too dang small, and so I finally just push forward. So I built this machine over here. This is what I'm calling the Ultimate Minecart Departure and Arrival System. This is supposed to alleviate the need to press any button, to press forward, to do anything like that. It even removes the need to get out of your minecart for you. So I'm going to show you how this works. You walk right up to it and you get in the minecart. This string and the tripwire will detect that you're in it and it'll turn on this rail. You don't need to press any buttons, you don't need to do anything. So then when you want to get back and go into the system, the cactus will pick the minecart up and put it in the hopper, and it'll also kick you out at the same time. Then the system puts it back in place for you. You're ready to do it all over again. It's a pretty cool little thing. It takes up barely any space. It uses hardly any redstone, and it's great for early game. So let me show you how to build it. Okay guys, so this design takes up about an 8x8 area. Only here at the front, because if you go around the back you can see that this is the only thing that makes that 8x8. If you didn't include that, it'd only be about a 5x8, so it doesn't take up very much space. To build it, you're going to need everything you see here in my inventory. You can use whatever blocks you want, you're just going to need a bunch of them. But other than that, you could use glass or slabs instead of stairs, but I like the way those look. And you're going to need more rails if you want to make your tunnel. But the way that I do this to start off with is I measure these two things out, because this is where determines where your design is going to go. So you got a 4-block space here, and the sand is pushed back by 1. And that's because when your hoppers come through, you're going to want your hopper to be flush with the wall. You'll see what I mean in a second. So we can put blocks up like this, making a little archway for your minecart to go underneath, which it will do just fine. And then your cactus goes here on the back. And so the most important thing about this is you're going to need a block here and a block there, because that'll prevent you from actually teleporting behind the wall when you get out of your minecart. Obviously can't put a block there or there. That'll break your cactus. We'll just take care of that later. So then we're going to want to take this out, and we're going to want to give this room for 3 powered rails. And that's what's going to control your system and make sure that it only goes when you want it to go, and not actually dispense a minecart as well. So here you go, which means you can have multiple minecarts in the system, but we won't worry about that. So we got our space for our rail. We're going to feed it right into the cactus, right in like that. So let's test this out. You can see what's going on here. If I could get a minecart. So the minecart gets picked up. Let's just push it in there. See that? It breaks it, and it actually picks it up every single time, 100% of the time. You can see it's down in there. We don't want that cactus. So anyway, that's how that works. Then we're going to want to just take our rail and keep going with it. And this means that when we leave, we're just going to keep going right down the rail. I'll show you that too. So it's like that turn doesn't even exist. But then when we're coming back, we're going to go that direction. You can see the system works fine. So that's essentially the basic functioning of the device itself. And I'm going to show you a little bit more about how to make the redstone on this side, because this was pretty complicated. So first off, what we're going to want to do is put down some stairs. And this is allowing the tripwire hooks to continue to work and also have a block below them, because if they were solid blocks, this would not work. So you're going to need to use those, or glass, or something else like I said earlier. So then your tripwire hook's going meow. Then you're going to want a piece of string, and that's going to, connect the two of them together and be able to detect when there's a player. So put a block behind it and then put it right there. And there we go. And so the issue here is you don't want your tripwire hooks to activate the dispenser. You just want it to activate the powered rail. So we're going to have to jam some stuff in here. And the way I did it is you build a little structure like this. So there's your dispenser, then you want to come out 4 blocks away from it. Put one in front of it. Don't need these under here. Don't need that one, just so it's easier to see. So then we can get out our redstone. And this is a super simple little device. Build these all the times for all different kinds of things. It's super handy, and it's just like that. So this is going to detect when there's something in the system. It's going to dispense it through the dispenser. So let's throw a minecart in there. You can see what happens. And there you go. Okay, so that's the first part of the thing that dispenses a minecart for you. So now we're going to take the power from the tripwire hook and transfer it downwards. We're going to use a sticky piston, a little piece of redstone right here. You can see it's diagonal. And we're going to put a normal block on the front. We're going to bust out that block below, put a torch underneath. Then we're going to want a repeater, a piece of redstone, and then a block. And in front of that block, or on the side of it even, we're going to put a torch, then another block, and then another torch, which will turn off. So there it is, completely functionally done. You don't need anything else. It's 100% ready to go. The only other things you're going to want to do is you're going to want to patch it all up and make it look pretty. But as far as the function, it's all done completely. So let's go test it out. Let's get all this stuff out of our inventory. So like I said, all you got to do is you just got to walk up to it and get in, and it does it all for you. Pretty cool. So then let's do it the other way. Let's go back in and see if that works as well. Perfect. Because I'm flying, I was flying, but there you go. Okay guys, well that was your completed system done. I hope you liked it. You can see that it fits here in a nice little tunnel and looks pretty good. You can cover up the cactus like so, leaving space, and it looks pretty good. You can also make the cart go right down the center. There's a way that you can compress this even further, but it makes the redstone a little bigger, so I like how this one works. And I think that's pretty cool. So let me know what you guys thought about it. Let me know if you liked it. Leave a like if you did. Sub it if you love it. Till next time, everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Peace.